No knots in my headset cord today. Funny how these sneaky fuckers are. Once they figure out that you know how they operate, the things that go bump in the night, and catch on to their wily tricks, they move on to a different level of attack. So I'm on the edge of my seat waiting to see what's next. But no knots. And unfortunately, I lost another subscriber. Now, YouTube tells me it's supposed to go the other way. You're supposed to increase in the number of subs, not lose any. But oh well, it's just the way it is. You know, actually, I had no intention of doing a podcast today. Nope, not at all. Because I already have a full plate, even at this wee hour of the day. And today is Tuesday the 21st of March, 2023. Plenty of stuff to do and get done. For it's out to the bush today to get another load of fire sticks. Hopefully, 2 loads. So why the podcast today? Well, there's 2 good reasons. One, a lot of news happened over the weekend. More bank failures. Yep, Credit Suisse in Switzerland. And the International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants for Vlad the Bad, a Russian madman committing genocide in the Ukraine, don't you know? And a George Soros-funded lawyer, the city attorney of Manhattan. That's in New York, people. You bottom feeders out there eavesdropping, rubbernecking on my podcast. Wants to indict and arrest the Donald, front runner in the Republican bid for president, and former president of these United States for a misdemeanor violation of New York City business record keeping. The old skank, porn star Stormy Daniels' affair has resurfaced. The Donald paid hush money to her and incorrectly had his bean counters recorded, allegedly incorrectly, on the New York City business reporting forums. Oh, Donald, in all the years you walked on this flat earth, didn't you ever hear the old saying? And you guys know I like old sayings. Flies spread diseases. Keep yours closed. Oh yeah, the open zipper on a man's pair of pants, coupled with a mischievous, I always said mischievous, mind can cause a person a world of hurt in a number of different ways. So improperly recording hush money, done all the time amongst lawyers representing the rich and famous, by the way, and corrupt businesses, technically it's called NDA, November Delta Alpha, a non-disclosure agreement. Has caught the Donald's tit in a ringer. Will he be arrested? Well, time will tell, people. He posted on his Truth social media he fully expects to be arrested today sometime. We'll see. Now, I'm no lawyer, but I did stay in a Holiday Inn Express once. Well, actually, I drank the tall, cool Chris Millennium Budweiser in one, to be more precise. I personally think this whole circus coming from Manhattan is a joke. New York cops can't waltz into Florida and cuff and stuff to Donald. Florida's governor, Ron DeSantis, could stop it. Toot sweet. Right now. ASAP. But will he? DeSantis is running for president also. And he's trailing the frontrunner, the Donald. And, get this, the Donald calls DeSantis a meathead. And now alleges DeSantis has pedophile tendencies. A habit, especially with young boys. Well, golly gee, Batman, how motivated is Governor Ron to get involved in this political dog and pony shit show, I ask? I mean, how motivated would you be? The Donald needs to learn to not only keep his fly shut, but his alligator mouth shut. The second reason for this podcast is probably the most important. While everyone is watching what the mass media is reporting on, they are missing the news that isn't being covered or only briefly covered. From 2 weeks ago, this NBC Nightly News did a very brief cover on March 8th. You want to hear it? I'll just give you the opening. Here we go.
The new draft report on UFOs. The Pentagon's expert warning about a possible mothership coming close to Earth. Stay with us.
A mothership coming close to Earth? I mean, WTF, people. Extraterrestrials again? Aliens? No doubt. Hard as it is for some to believe, but bank failures, political issues, and even all-out nuclear war are not the devastating big picture. Not by a long shot. These are mere minor details, pieces of the puzzle, if you will. Nope, the big picture is the strong delusion. Remember the strong delusion? because we failed miserably at believing the Creator's truth, He has handed us over to the big lie. Now, how does one build a case, a foundation, that spans 2,000 years in the making to show you how we got to where we are today? How do you tie in flat Earth, fake space, NASA, never a straight answer, Antarctic, so it all makes sense? Now, I made over 650 podcasts, and I'm not convinced I did such a good job. Well, here's the good news. A channel that I followed for many years might have pulled it off in one video. 145 comprehensive minute video. Link below in the pinned comments. Look, you don't have to watch it all at once. I mean, who has that kind of attention span, that kind of time with March Madness going on? So the link will be in the pinned comments below. And because I know a good number of you won't watch the link, I'll play a little bit of it right here. Try to whet your appetite. Now feel free to switch off at any time from this point forward, because this will be the end of today's podcast. So here we go, people. Let me bring it up for you. And pay attention.
They've done a great job systematically programming each one of us into believing that this alien threat is very real and very near. But what they don't want us to realize is what ancient accounts actually say about these beings. Now, the idea that ancient aliens encountered mankind is very popular today. We've all seen these accounts of aliens bringing us great technologies and sharing all these secrets with us. But what they want you to forget is the actual origin of these ancient alien stories. They were never considered to be from outer space. They were considered to be fallen angels.
Could we reinterpret the story of fallen angels as beings not from heaven, but from Mars?
Accounts dating back thousands of years depict an angelic race of people coming down and sharing their technology and their ideas with mankind, even producing offspring. But they want us to forget that and replace it with this idea of ancient aliens from space. And they have to, because that's the only way this deception is going to work, is if we don't understand what's going on. Now, if we look back at the origin of the modern alien abduction era, we'll see that it has a very demonic undertone.
And look at this character right here, Aleister Crowley.
Okay, that's enough for now. 45 minutes. Come on, Punky. Even you got 45 minutes. But like I say, it's hard to compete with March Madness. I can put a ball in a hoop. I can stop you from putting a ball in a hoop. Tree hockey, I call it. Anyway, I got stuff to do.